Hello, this is Magic with Melly. I have a channeled message about synchronicities or like just the random things that happen when you meet somebody. So, I've met a handful of new people recently, and it's been kind of chaotic trying to assess karma and assess, like, is this who you are currently, or is karma just catching up with you to reset you, because some karma is perpetual. Some karma is just old stuff that needs to be cleared. And with meeting new people, or you had a recent experience with them, and in your time apart, you find out something happened to them. Yeah, it's quite interesting for sure to delve in, because you don't know someone's personal life, but you do know details as it relates to you, because you wouldn't experience something, whether it's a detail, person, place, thing, whatever it is, you wouldn't experience it unless you needed to as it relates to you, for you to piece something together for yourself. There could be other people who are involved, and it's like maybe it truly is random because the message was for somebody else. Like, it's really giving main character vibes versus like not main character vibes. You can tell main character vibes if things always seem like they're related to you. Unrelated things, okay, like push it over to the side, but most things it's like, this is talking about main character vibes, right? And it's like, you had an experience with someone new and you don't know what to think or how to progress. And you're asking your spirit guides or even your God or whatever, like, I wish I knew what to do. In a way, you kind of are being shown what to do. Because if you're protected, something bad might happen to the people that you just met, as like a warning. Don't get close to my angel. Don't get close to my baby, my my human. And it could be any synchronicity, whatever applies. And so I had someone that I met become passenger in my car, and they actually threw up in my car. They were interested in progressing the night. They informed me they thought I was cute. They informed me that they wanted to kiss me. However, there's something about this person's throat chakra that was off. Now, I'm not thinking that they would lie about me being cute or me being kissable and things like that. Not at all. I think it's future energy where they could have been manipulative. They may have been someone who gives white lies. They may have been someone who misuses their throat chakra. And that's why they threw up, like, it's like that placement's going to be, you're going to know it personally better than I, but if you're not very spiritual, piecing it together might be difficult. So it's one of those things where these readings and tarot and using psychics and empaths is very wonderful for helping pick up on things that you can't pick up on. So this is just me sharing with you that there's synchronicity in someone's first impression and your first several impressions when you spend time with someone, the first few dates, the first few months. What happens in those first few moments, first few times, will tell you what the rest of the connection might be like. The amount of damage, or how bad it looks like, that's how bad it could be. And some of you are in this fuck around and find out. Some of you only see the good in people and kind of are curious to see like what made this person behave so badly. And it's like the more you dig, the more bad you find. And then someone's like obsessed, and it's like you're obsessed because there's not something for you to find. There's not like a silver lining in this person you're digging for. Sometimes they just enjoy being bad, and that's not a collective message. That's a very specific message for very few people. It could be collective, but I'm saying that's like too harsh and too specific for it to be all of collective. I think it's really just like too much of seeing good in people, and then for the very, very, very small amount of collective, you're actually dealing with someone who actually enjoys the evil and the bad. But not, there are, hurt people. Some of you are finding like, oh, who hurt you? Like, how can I help you heal from who hurt you? And it's like, that's also another edge, like a double-edged thing, where you're not meant to do the work someone else needs to do for themselves. You may want to dig in deep. You may want to go back, and you may want to heal for them. You may want to do all that. You may know that that's the answer for someone, but it might hurt too much for that person to do it. Like, maybe they're not strong enough to handle it, and you're like putting them through something that will literally kill them if they were trying to heal, because it hurts too much. They're not strong enough to heal right now. They're only strong enough to hurt. They're only strong enough to hurt until they can't hurt anymore. And then they have to gain the strength. And I'm hearing this is particularly significant for someone looking into first aid and CPR classes. I think that's just important for everybody, but specifically if it was already like on your radar, sign up for the classes, put the money in it, invest in it. You're better off not regretting. Because the information, once you have the knowledge, it's with you forever. No one can, people can, the government, people can burn books, but they can't burn the knowledge inside you. Like, I know that we're in politics, it's a very sensitive discussion on genocide and war and such and such. But as far as, it's just much, much, much harder to destroy the knowledge within you than destroy the knowledge that is, in a book. Because you have collective knowledge. You don't just have the knowledge from the one book on the one subject. You have the knowledge from this experience and that experience, and from reading this book, and from watching this documentary. There's so many details that sum up to the perfection that is you, right? There's like an infinite amount of details that make you you, and an infinite amount of details that make the next person them. And the fact that we can share space is such a beautiful thing. This is the reading. Thank you for sharing space with me and being magical with me. I am Melly. This was Magic with Melly. You are magic, and I'll see you around. If you need a personal reading, let me know. If you would like a personal meditation, let me know. I'm working on group meditations coming up as I strengthen this channel and my abilities. I'm excited to bring in some group work, and take care until next time. Goodbye.